Hello to all my second graders. It is me, Mr. Brock, and I am so glad that you found me. I realize that the last couple of weeks have been pretty strange out there, and I welcome you to this music time together from wherever you are. You could be at home, you could be in a hotel room someplace, you could be living with family, you could be in an RV, a trailer, in a tent. I don't know, but I do wish that and hope that you are safe wherever you are. So yes, we're going to continue like we did last year. Each week, Mr. Brock will record and post on YouTube a brand new music lesson for you. And I thought it would be fun today to do a little bit of what we've done in the past, something that is familiar. And then I've chosen a song that you may or may not know. It is from The Sound of Music called My Favorite Things. Perhaps this song will help you to remember things that make you happy and to find some happiness in the middle of all of this, this confusion and difficult times. So, I thought we'd start off by clicking on our best singing voices. And I would like for you, if you can remember, it's been so long, if you would please do an echo. If you would echo what Mr. Brock sings. So when I go like this, that means it's the teacher's turn. And when I go like this or like this, that means I'd like for you to echo. Are you ready? Hello there. You try. Do you remember how to do this? Let's try again. Hello there. My turn. How are you? It's so good to see you. We'll sing and be happy. Now this last part we get to all do together, don't we? That we're all here together again. How'd it go? Good? Let's try it now a little bit faster. Mr. Brock's turn first. Hello there. How are you? It's so good to see you. We'll sing and be happy that we're all here together again. Excellent. Good work. Now I thought, wouldn't it be fun to add an instrument? I'm going to reach down over here and grab a friend of mine. Do you remember this guy? Now if you weren't with Mr. Brock last year, maybe you won't remember this, or you shouldn't if you weren't in class. This is Mr. Brock's favorite, yes, flute. This is my, no, wait a minute, it's not a flute, it's a, oh right, it's a drum. No, Mr. Broccoli, it's not a drum either. It is a guitar. Exactly. I'm just playing with you. This is a guitar, and this is one of my favorite guitars. I have many, but this is my favorite. I'm going to reach into my pocket here and find a pick. And a pick is plastic, and it's kind of in the shape of a triangle, if you can see that, but the edges are round. And I'm going to use it to strum my strings. All right. Let's try all the way through. Hello song. My turn first. Hello there. How are you? It's so good to see you. We'll sing and be happy all together that we're all here together again. All right, you smarty pantses, why don't you try first? You do the teacher's part, and then I'll do the echoing part. All right. Ready and go. Hello there. How are you? It's so good to see you. We'll sing and be happy that we're all here together again. Hey, not bad for being away for so long. All right, now it's time for something new. I have found this wonderful resource online called Music K-12 Magazine. And in it, it's got all kinds of songs, and it also comes with pictures that not adults have drawn, but students have drawn. Can you tell that maybe this was done by maybe a second grader or a third grader? What do you see? And we're going to go from number 1, the first box, to number 2, number 3, and number 4, right? So it's kind of like reading a book. What do you see? You see some rain dropping down on a flower. Okay, we're going to sing about raindrops on roses. And maybe we should have a little arrow right here. We are going to sing about a kitty cat's whiskers. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. And then right over here, we've got this next part, and it is a bright copper kettle. A kettle is like it's like a teapot, right? Bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, right? And soon enough, we're going to have to be in mittens, aren't we, when the weather turns cold? Brown paper packages tied up with strings. And then down here it says, my favorite things, and then the arrow goes up or down. Can you see? It goes down. Exactly right. These are a few of my favorite things. And then the song, the melody goes down, all right? So let's sing this first part. Listen first. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Did you hear how the melody went down there in box number 4? All right, good. Next page. What do we have here? We have a pony, and we're going to call him or her a cream-colored pony, so kind of an off-white color. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudel. Strudel is kind of like a pie, right? That sounds really good right now. And then what do you see over here? That's kind of hard to tell. There's like a door with, it looks like a doorbell that's ringing. Doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles. Schnitzel is a kind of dessert that you would find in Europe, in Austria and in Germany, right? Then we're down here, and I love this part. If you can't tell, it's the earth, and then with clouds, and I think these are supposed to be birds, or I think geese, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. Oh, I guess that's supposed to be the moon, Mr. Brock, not the earth. Wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. Uh-oh. And can you see the direction of the arrow? These are a few of my favorite things. Then it goes down again. All right, let's try. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles. That's fun to say. Schnitzel. Wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Okay, I know there's a lot of words. Let's try this next page. And, haha, who is this in box number 9? Who is that right there? Yeah, it's a girl. And girls in white dresses. Girls in white dresses. with blue satin sashes. So a sash, if I were to draw this color in the sash, that would be the part that goes around her middle. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes. Snowflakes, these little X's right here are supposed to be snowflakes. Snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes. And then what do we have down over here, can you see? We've got some mountains, and we've got the sun out, and the clouds, and that little bird is, what does the bird have? Bird's got a worm, doesn't he, right? The bird's got a worm, and that is silver white winters that melt into springs. So maybe the silver white winters, right? The winter is the snow-capped mountains that melt into springs, and in the springtime, birds eat the worms, right? These are a few of my favorite things. Then it goes up into the air, and then here comes my favorite part. And this kind of reminds me maybe of some of the things going on right now that maybe might make you feel a little sad or uneasy these days. We're gonna go, when the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad. Do you remember this music symbol, maybe from last year? It is called a fermata, and that means we'll hold that note out. Sad. I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. All right, I think it's time that we add an instrument. I'll play my guitar, and I will put up these individual pictures to help remind you of the words. You ready? Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles with warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. All right, here's the next one. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Now here's that girl in the white dress. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. Now where's that mean old dog? And when the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Well, I hope that song helped you to brighten up your day a little bit and make your heart feel a little lighter. I will see you next week with another lesson. Thank you for tuning in. It's great to see you, and please take good care. Bye-bye now.